Hi, this is Brian Person from Live World, and in the screencast I want to talk to you about and walk you through the latest feature from Facebook for Facebook Pages, which is a automatic content filtering mechanism and a spam filter for your Facebook wall. Now, it's only available for admins, and Facebook is saying that this will help remove low-quality content or spam from your fans, that they post that to your wall. The problem is, which I'm going to demonstrate in the screencast, is what Facebook thinks is spam may not necessarily be so. So you're looking at the Live World Facebook page, which I am the admin of, and up at the top here I just get a notification box of this new feature with a link to read more information, so that may be helpful for you. Now I want to go into the edit page option here, and then from this new dashboard that Facebook introduced relatively recently, click on the Manage Permissions button. It's the first link at the top left. And now they have this option here called Wall Spam Filter, and there are two choices. You can choose to hide the spam filter, which I can't think of a reason you would want to do that, because again, as I said, there are going to potentially be mistakes from what Facebook thinks is spam, and you want to double check that work. Secondly, the link will always be available to admins only. So I choose this option, then I click Save Changes to make sure it's in effect. Now let's go back out to the wall. In the past, as an admin, you would have three views of the page. You could view this for posts from your page, in this case Live World, and posts from fans, just posts from Live World, or just posts from fans. And now with the spam filter, there's this fourth option here which says spam. So the first time I checked this, just after the new feature had been introduced, there were actually three posts that Facebook deemed as spam that were made by Brian Laszlo. Now, Brian is actually a moderation manager at Live World, and he posts every week or so updates to our fantasy football league. We have an internal fantasy football league, and Brian just posts results and kind of some smack talk in there, and we think it's a way to highlight the personalities and the goings-on behind the company, so we like Brian to do that. So this is not spam. I imagine Facebook thought it was because there's this link to an external site. But in this case, I really want this post to go on the wall for our fans to see it. So right here on the right-hand side, there's a blue box with a white X. I click on that, and I choose the option to unmark as spam. So if I go back to the wall and look at posts from Live World and others, we should see that here's the post from Bryant. It is now back on the wall. Now, if Facebook misses a spam post in their filtering, there's an option for me as the admin to send something to the spam filter. And it's a pretty similar fashion. I click on this box, I click Mark as Spam, and then I go back into the spam filter, and there is that post. Now, this may be an option if you have to escalate it, if you're managing the page for a client and there's a questionable post that Facebook has missed. You can put it into the spam filter and then escalate it and have someone else review it. Or if you just need a second set of eyes, it could be really helpful. One other point that I want to make about this new feature, it definitely is being used for original posts from fans, which is what Brian had done here, but it doesn't appear to be in effect for comments to original posts from the brand. So if we Live World, on our most recent post asking for people to share their trick-or-treat photos in the spirit of Halloween, if someone posts a comment here, that doesn't look like those posts are going to go into the spam filter from Facebook. So it's not a complete feature here, and as I've said, and I want to emphasize, you really shouldn't just take Facebook's word for it, because there's going to be stuff in there that shouldn't be, and there's going to be stuff that isn't in there that should be. So as a moderator, as a page admin, it's incumbent upon you to do your due diligence on the moderation side. So again, this is Brian from Live World. If you have any questions about this new feature, feel free to ask them in the comment section below. Thanks.